Hi, my friends. It is Wednesday, January 25th, 2017, and I thought I would do a video about my new condition. So I have what's called cording or auxiliary web syndrome. It is a result of having the breast cancer surgery where they removed the lymph nodes. So it is basically a shortening or tightening of the lymphatic vessels that travel from the underarm area to throughout your arm. So in December, I started having pain in this area and under my arm, very tender to the touch. And I thought, okay, I'm going crazy because it's exactly a year after my surgery, and why is it hurting now? But I happened to have a follow up with my radiation oncologist, and I just called and got that appointment moved up because I told them I had a concern. And she looked at it and she knew right away what it was. They call it cording, cording, because it is like there is a cord attached under my arm, like a guitar string or like just a string of some type. So it's not a ligament or a tendon or a muscle or anything, but it affects this whole area all the way down my arm and all the way to my fingers. So I have some of that KT tape under here and under here. And I went to therapy with the lady in the lymphedema clinic, and she kind of massaged everything and does physical therapy on the area. But she was twisting and pushing on this side, and I could feel the pull all the way down to the tip of my fingers. So when I first had it, you could see like this cord under my arm, and then she found one in the crease of my elbow too. So it's not cancer, and I didn't mean to scare anyone with my post about it. It's just a complication from the surgeries. Usually it happens soon after the surgeries, but it's me, so it happened a year later. It's about 20% of women that have the sentinel nod removal get this condition. So it's not cancer, and it's something that can be easily treated. I just have to go to physical therapy. Things on the internet says it could be solved in 6 to 8 visits. I've gone once. I go back next Monday, and we'll see what we need to do. One of the reasons to try to remedy it, because it feels like you can't, it hurts. Okay, for one thing, it hurts. And another thing, you can't lift your arm all the way over your head. Okay, so right now, I'm not lifting my right arm over my head, doing Zumba only to this area and backing off a little bit from Zumba. I've only done twice this week instead of 4 times. So that's how we treat it, like an inflammation, and just don't do things that irritate it. So don't lift heavy objects, don't use your right arm as much as you can. So that's kind of how we're treating it for now. So I'm trying to be cautious of not lifting my arm over my head and not wiping down the table and not carrying heavy things and trying to avoid the pain. But it's like a stinging, or just it's painful. So when I would go to put my deodorant on, it would hurt that whole area. So yeah, I just thought you could see my cute curly hair. Yep, I've got lots of videos where I don't have hair, and now I do have some hair, and it's very curly, as you can see. This is my ribbon I wore today, but as you can see, I got some curls going on. I did not have hair this curly prior to chemotherapy and losing all my hair. So I said I would be okay if it came back curly, and for the most part I am. Everybody tells me how good it looks and I should keep it and this and that, but I still want to grow my hair out again. So don't know that I'll go back to bangs necessarily. I'm kind of liking not having the bangs, but we'll see how it continues to grow. So other than that, I'm doing good. Like I said, I got a job and went to work, and that's been great. I love it. I was going back to Zumba 4 days a week, working. 29 hours a week and just doing the normal stuff. So I'm doing well and recovering well. Just another little bump in the road. I just don't enjoy going back to the cancer center, building number 3. First floor, radiation, 16 treatments. Second floor, chemo, 4 treatments. Now I'm getting treated on the 3rd floor, the lymphedema floor, the infusion floor. So it just kind of hurts your tummy just to go back there and remember all that you have been through. Okay, but just wanted to kind of explain it a little more. I hope I've helped it. It's kind of like a hardening or a clotting of the lymphatic vessels that have caused a tightening string cords in my arm that need to have physical therapy and rest to resolve. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.